Life is movement. Dance is beautiful movement. What a pleasure for me to talk about my vision, how dance feels from inside the body, due to my dancing career for more than 20 years all over the world, and how dance feels from outside the body, due to my teaching experience, and of course leading a very important ballet institution. If we think about success as an achievement of a desired goal, to be at the right place, at the right moment, well, dance brings you there in a very unexpected way. Let us think how dance feels for younger children. Children learn by playing. They connect their inner space with the outside space, their inner rhythm with the rhythm of the music. They form shapes, express feelings, and they just transform their real world in a fairy tale, and they are very, very, very happy to discover the parts of their body and how these parts of their body create beauty, create characters. They don't only connect their space with the outside space, their inner rhythm with the outside rhythm, but they connect with other children. So they learn the pattern of coordination and of connection, and they are coming to the pattern of communication by sharing space, time, and characters. There were very many big personalities who dedicated their lives to improve the education of children using movement. Rudolf Steiner and his Waldorf education, where art plays a very important part in teaching, an essential part in teaching, actually. Jacques Dalcroze, that teaches with his very well-known eurythmics, that teaches concepts of rhythm, structure, and musical expression using movement, and of course, very many others. Sometimes we are walking on a path we cannot see. This fits very, very well for the teenagers, isn't it? We all know that because we all went through that. Dance, how dance feels for the teenagers, you know, they have this sensorial pleasure. There is a pleasure in the body they feel while they dance. And this pleasure gives them independence. It gives them happiness through these happy endorphins. They become more courageous in the communications with others, in the competitions with the others and with themselves. Dance challenges them. Dance helps them bring their very fragile universe and connect it to the big world, and lets the big word vibrate under their feet while walking on the invisible path. Dance stimulates the creativity and the urge to explore it. And we know creativity is that incredible force that pulls society ahead, entering new ground. I was very surprised when my students told me that their results at school became much, much better after they started to take ballet classes. It was them to make me aware that the learning process was definitely influenced by dance. And their parents confirmed that too. So, if dance brings children, teenagers, young people, be more disciplined, be more focused, helps them find their own talents, whatever these talents are, it means dance is definitely an educative tool towards success, isn't it? Some of these young people see in dance more than dance for fun, dance for hobby. They see a future profession. We all know In order to become a professional dancer, you must start early. You have to study about 8 years. And you can dance at the top of your abilities for around 20, 25 years. In duty, generating beauty with your body, with your mind, and with your soul. In the time of transition, after other professions than dance, as researchers from the United States, Canada, and France proved, the professional dancer is considered to be part of the 15% of the population with an extraordinary intelligence. Part of 15% of the population with an extraordinary intelligence. This is actually not bad at all if we take into consideration that the majority of the professional dancers have not even graduated at college. So you might ask yourself, why? The answer is training. They train every single day of their lives, year by year, in duty of generating beauty. They learn to deal with all possible difficulties, with physical pain, with incidents, with enormous emotional pressure. They change countries, continents, cultures. They become masters of discipline and of adaptability. The body of a professional dancer is not only an instrument in the hands of a choreographer to express ideas and images. It becomes itself the source of beauty, the well of beauty. The more dance comes into the body, the finer the body vibrates. The body of a professional dancer, as I said, is not only an instrument, it becomes and it transforms in years in something special. At the beginning, it might be a violin, but at the end of a career, it comes to become a Stradivarius. Because when you dance, as Judith Jamison says, you're dancing bigger than the physical body. You're dancing spirit. Me and my very many professional dancers colleagues, we chose the path of discovering ourselves and the world, of course, through dance. And we know to appreciate that moment, that magic moment, when you just, through your abilities, through your artistic abilities, you are reaching the endlessness. This is a thrilling feeling. You are there and you just have this incredible freedom to do whatever you want, to say whatever you want. And the professional dancers, they have to say a lot. They just use a non-verbal communication, of course, but everybody understands them, from the tribes of Africa to dancing stars. So having to say a lot, they can say, they should say, and we should allow them to say, because definitely dancers can be more than entertainers. And if we want to have a future generation that grows with the awareness of beauty generated by the body, mind, and soul, we should trust dancers to be more than entertainers. Friedrich Schiller said in his letters upon the aesthetic education of men, there is no way to make a person rational other than by first making him aesthetic. People dance, you all dance, sometimes, somewhere, at parties, reunions. Why do you dance? Because you feel the moment, you feel this present moment. You enjoy the moment, you celebrate the moment. What a beautiful way to live into awareness of beauty. The beauty inside and the beauty outside. I'm living in a city as Vienna that organizes 200 ball events every year in just a couple of weeks. And in these weeks, you feel this energy of the city, the vibrating energy, the dynamic of dance. Everybody's taking more care about the body, about the clothes, about how the body in these clothes, in these incredible locations, look in different styles of dancing. And there's an incredible feeling of present, of joy. This is the moment. Life is movement, dance is beautiful movement. How desirable is to have a beautiful life? Do we really want to have a beautiful life? Or do we want to be beautiful in our life? So, if we just cancel, are you sure you want to delete this message? Yes, we want to delete the message, want to have a beautiful life. We definitely can be beautiful in our life. Do you want to save this message? Yes. We want to save this message. Awareness of beauty generated by your own movement, by your own inner joy and feeling this incredible moment of present. Reduce everything to the essential. And when you are there, you are just touching the source of truth and beauty. The father of phenomenology, Edmund Husserl, considers how the musical perception is based on the conscious reduction of acoustic spatiotemporal diversity into unity. His analysis about the perception of one single sound or a sequence of sounds within a melody delivers for us an informative basis in order to rethink the musical perception and the perception of the rhythms in particular, because our consciousness compares permanently the content of the earlier perception starting from now point with retentional phases of earlier content within working memory. So with other words, when we listen just one single sound, our working memory helps us hear the whole melody. I would like to believe if the Austrian philosopher would live today, he might extend his philosophy from the heard music to the seen music, embodied by a dancer whose one only movement would make the whole mankind aware about the human movement beauty from origins until now. And this very first moment of dancing, where everybody can connect, from children, teenagers, dancing people, professional, non-dancers, every single person on this earth can connect their inner space with the whole universe, their own rhythm with the music of the stars. They can generate beauty and they can vibrate spirit. We know all what we are, but know not what we may be. So, Shakespeare. So, let us teach children more to dance by introducing dance as subject in the school education. Allow teenagers to dance and let dance vibrate under their feet while walking on the invisible path. Trust professional dancers, they can be more than entertainers, and just bring the extraordinary dynamic of dance in your lives, whenever you can, wherever you can, and change your personal universe in a world generating beauty and vibrating spirit.